Is it possible to get off of minoxidil? And if it is, what is the best way to do so you don't lose a ton of hair? Hi, my name is William Gaunitz. I'm the CEO and founder of Evolution Hair Loss Institute, and I've been a fellow with the World Trichology Society, and I've been helping people regrow hair for over 21 years. So minoxidil is a very powerful blood pressure drug that is used orally. It is also used topically. It has been used topically as the #1 hair loss treatment worldwide. Now, 5% minoxidil is widely accepted for both men and women, and if you've been on 5% minoxidil at least daily, and especially twice daily for over 90 days, you really can't come off without having some type of regimen in weaning yourself off. Because if you just go cold turkey, you will dump hair. There's no question about it. You essentially become addicted to the use of minoxidil on your scalp because it is a vasodilator. It is expanding the blood to the individual hair follicles, and your hair grows in synchronization with the amount of blood it's being supplied. It is going to encourage new growth. It is going to encourage elongation of growth or thicker growth. It will not do anything for the underlying issue. If you've decided that you are going to try to come off minoxidil, what are the things that you have to do? In what phases do you do them? The first phase in coming off of minoxidil is to make sure that you've blocked the underlying reason for the loss. If you say, hypothetically, you have DHT related loss, you're a male, you've then got onto finasteride or an herbal DHT blocker. If you have nutritional loss and you have upped your ferritin and your iron, if you've increased your vitamin D3, if you started adjusting your diet for your blood type, well, at this point in time, if you have a sustained equilibrium, you can ultimately begin to wean off because you've blocked the underlying reason for the loss. And you can go into what I'm going to get into here shortly. Is it the exact proper way to do that? If you're using minoxidil twice a day, it is going to be harder because your body's going to be more reliant upon minoxidil. But if you're using minoxidil once a day, it's going to be a little bit easier and probably more likely for you to be able to do this. So this is how you do it. If you are using minoxidil twice daily, you would then for the next 90 days go down to once daily. Now I must stress, you have to be on something internally to block the underlying reason for the loss, because if you have not, you will most certainly shed without a shadow of a doubt. You then can assess at the end of the 90-day period, have I begun to shed? Am I noticing changes in my hair? Or definitely I see more hair on my hands or in my brush or on the pillow or around the sink. And if no, and everything is satisfactory, then you can go to the next phase, which is cutting that dosage in half even further. You can cut that down from once a day to every other day for the next 90 days. So for the next 90 days, you will do the exact same evaluation. Now you can go to phase 3. Phase 3 is decreasing a second step. So if you have gone from twice a day down to once a day, that should have taken you approximately 3 months. Then you go down from once a day to every other day. That should take another 3 months. Now you're at every other day, so you're gonna go to every third day, or basically twice a week. So at that point, you'll evaluate that for the next 90 days. So that should take a total of 9 months. If at the end of that 9-month period, your hair, after going down from twice a day to twice weekly, still looks great and you're still growing great, at that point you can wean off, because that means that the influence of the minoxidil has stagnated because of blocking the underlying reason for the loss. Then you are not needing to be on minoxidil any further. Check out my other video that's right here. It's going to help you in other ways for hair loss. If you've got questions, put them in the comments and I'm happy to help in any way.